So I finished my first big project with the anycubic photon over here. I printed out an entire set of the skull chess set by imchris on Thingiverse, and kudos to him. This thing's gorgeous. Now this is like my first real foray into working with the anycubic, and it was kind of touch and go there for a little while, and I definitely made some mistakes, but I'm learning from them. One thing I couldn't figure out is a lot of the pawns, or a lot of the bases, they cured with like this weird sticky spot on them. Let me see if I can find another one to show you a little bit more. Some of them were pretty extreme, like this one, and I think it's because I put holes in them when I hollowed them out, but I'm not 100% sure. So if you know what's causing that problem, you could let me know in the comments so that I could fix that. And I positioned the holes better on the gray side, and if you see, it doesn't have nearly as much of a problem as some of these here. Also, I had problems putting them straight up and down at first, and it was really hard to remove the supports. Like if you can see on this one, there's no real support marks, or not bad support marks. And these are like some of the first ones I printed, and you can see where I couldn't quite get the supports off. Or like, look at this nasty one. I'm going to end up having to reprint this one because this is one of the first ones I printed, and I think I kind of screwed it up. But the anycubic itself is amazing, and just to show you how amazing it is, here's the queen in the set printed on the photon, and then here's the queen in the set printed with like a traditional filament FDM printer. And if you look, you can see like all the lines and stuff where it's not that bad with the thing. And like if you look at the roses on the filament printer versus the roses on the anycubic photon, you can definitely see what you're paying for with the resin versus the the FDM printer. But yeah, I'm going to leave the link to this chess set in the board. If anybody has any ideas of where I could find a good board to put these on, I'm all ears, because it's a little bigger than a traditional chess pieces, but they look so cool. I mean, this king, he's just amazing. I just love him so much. I'm probably going to end up painting them, because I also had a problem that I'm not real sure what happened with the whiteware. Some of them cured kind of off-white or beige, and I don't know if it'll show up in this, but it's kind of annoying. But the gray came out fine. The gray came out really good. I didn't want to go full black because I thought maybe the black would hide a lot of that amazing detail in these prints. And my favorites of these are this guy, because I just think that that's amazing looking. That is so cool. I guess I need to cure that one a little bit more. It's leaking. Maybe I'm not curing them very much or well enough. I've been curing them in a window, and it seems like that doesn't work as well as just putting them right out there. And I do have to Dremel some of the crap off wherever the supports were. Oh, and I even have to take the supports out of this bad boy. There's still some supports in it, but I can just pull those right out. But yeah, really cool. And yeah, see, I think that must be the holes, I guess, unless somebody knows something that I don't, and I definitely don't know everything. But anyway, if you're thinking about getting a photon and you're into printing really detailed small stuff, I would highly recommend it. And though the drawback to it is that you can really only print small stuff, but that's okay. That's what I like. Okay, well, I'll end the video with some pinball machines and a werewolf.